How's it going, guys? Today me and Dad thought we'd bring you a different type of video. We're gonna go up the fjord for a couple of hours doing some casting. Dad hasn't gone up the fjord for probably about a week or so. I haven't gone up the fjord for a good few months. So it'd be nice just to get the rods out, give them a few casts. I haven't cast my rods up the fjord yet, so I want to see what sort of distance I'm going to be getting. I usually hit it roughly about 140, 150 on a good day. So if I can achieve that today, that'd be a bonus. Dad's going to do some pendulum casting. So I'll show you how he does it, what sort of technique he uses. He's still learning himself.
Here's Richard up Trelai Fields, having a bit of a practice on his day off. Make sure there's no dog walkers walking. You had it longer than that the last time, didn't you? Hang on, he's fine-tuning his reel. You don't want a bird's nest with a fixed ball. I don't know where that's gone. Oh yeah, I can see it. Your line's going over the top of the goalposts. Did it?
That second cast. Dad said not to cast out straight away.
Because now you have new line on. So
yeah, practice running first.
Yeah, I had to sort the spool out.
I'll tell you one thing though, guys. It's freezing up here, see? It's freezing. I don't know if it's an easterly wind or it's just a cold wind. Nice up here though. Massive fjord. If you're from the Ely sort of Kaiser area, you know this fjord. You definitely know this fjord. I thought I'd keep Dad company today on his casting day. Been a while since I came up here. Thought we'd bring you something different as well, because we're always fishing and stuff, so this is what else we do. It's different on the field to cast, because when you're fishing, obviously you got things to it. Up here you haven't got nothing to it, so we're trying to cast. Yeah, we're trying to cast like if we was fishing. There we are. Lovely jubbly. Bring you back in a bit, guys. So we started up with the top goal posters up there. We'll have to get a marker and see how far we're casting. Mine's done by here. That is over by there. It's only our second cast. Let us warm up first. Nothing in there really. I'll try and dig my lead out. On a hook cam.
The only thing that's in it is age and his strength. Trying to beat an old fucking
Old used to be.
Man.
An old used to be.
An old used to be. Has been.
Don't know the camera second. Just so I can dig mine on.
There we are. I don't know if you can see that black bag up there, but that's where we stood. Let's get back up here. I try to come here once a week if the weather's good. Well, if the weather's not blowing a gale and pissing down, I try to come up.
I love it's not just a casting, it's nice exercise as well, walking back and forth. I does the wife for breakfast and a cup of tea, and then she sits and watches the telly. I make sure she's been in the toilet, and off I go. I can't stay too long because obviously she's disabled, but yeah, it's a nice hour up here. It's lovely. Like I said, a bit of practice. I know you don't cast as far once you put bait on it, that's obvious, but it's still nice to have a practice.
And obviously when you're over the foreshore as well, especially over casting, you can't really step into it. So I'm going to do a few casts today, like I would if I was at the foreshore.
Yeah.
Just to see what sort of distance I'm getting.
This is it. This is why I don't do any stepping, because if I'd done that over the foreshore, I'd end up breaking my ankle. It's different if you were fishing off, say, the green light or the white light or something, where it's flat. The anglers on there, if they got fixed pools, could do a step forward, but down anywhere where it's rocky, you've got no chance. But I done overhead cast earlier. I didn't put everything into it, but it went from the line up here, past the 100 yards, past the gap between the two posts, and a few yards further. So people do think, they say, oh, I can cast, I'm putting a bait 150 yards, and you need to come up the field and cast with a plain lead, because I think if you can put a bait, I'd say 150 yards, you must be capable of putting a lead on the field at 200 yards or just short of 200 yards. It is deceiving, and I'm not putting anyone down because I've learned this myself. I used to think I was putting a bait miles until I come up here, and you think, oh, if I'm only casting 140, 150 yards with a lead, I might only be putting a bait 100 yards. You'd be surprised. So if you ever got 5 minutes, you want to take your rods up the field, as long as there's no dog walkers on, give it a go. You can see then how far you're casting, and a bit of practice never hurts.
No.
So like Richard, he got a fixed pool there. He don't really need the practice in a sense, but it's, well, no, I say it now, yeah, you do really need the cast, don't you? Yeah. Practice, yeah, of course you do with any casting, I suppose. But yeah, I'll film Richard's one now, and then we'll get another one on the go. We were going to go on that field over there. It's quieter over there, but there's a councilman. I don't know what he's doing over there. I don't know whether he's spraying or he's doing the white lines. I don't know what he's doing. Right, let's film Richard now. Is that drop long enough, Rich? Okay, just in case you didn't notice. That's gone right down the field again. Yeah. No, that's it. It's not just getting it far, it's getting it straight. When I met Steve Owls up here, he told me to turn my head and look up, because if you do that, you got a tendency, I'm not saying every single time because no one's perfect, but most of the time it do go straight. If you just turn and look, you're not actually looking up, you're just looking. So I tried what he said. I mean, he's a fantastic caster, and I'm only a novice. So yeah, I listened to him, and then when I was on the beach then I'd done the same thing, and 9 out of 10 casts were going straight. So a bit of advice goes a long way.
Of course it is.
Right, can we have a cast now?
That's a turn.
Find my hand. Oh, look at it.
Oh, a sausage dog.
Come on in.
Action.
This is the reel I'm using today. It's the old Pen 515. I love this. I bought it on eBay, I think 80 quid, and it's absolute mint condition. To try and get another one in mint condition is really difficult, to say the least. I mean, I got other reels, but a lot of people didn't like these. They liked the original ones before this, but this one I like. And we've had the red one, and we've had the I got the blue ones, which I do love the blue ones. But this one is it's just the business, it just flies. So let's have a cast.
Give it a go.
Saying that now, it'll probably blow up.
But if it does blow up, I've got you on camera.
Real anyway, so check my drone. Yeah. That was we're on the left.
Don't matter. You're not going to always get it straight, guys. There's going to be a few casts where you mess it up.
I tried a bit hard, I think.
He's a triad. That's what he is. He's a triad. My turn. See if I can triad. One thing I will say though, if you come to the field, just keep wary out for dog walkings and stuff. Just make sure there's no one walking past. But you will have the odd runner run straight across your line and tangle their feet up. But it's alright, long as you're safe. It's okay up here.
I remember using this when I'm on the floor and it's got a big tide.
Yeah.
So when it pushes you right to the back of the
Yeah. We'll try it, instead of putting it over your head, put it on the side like I can try it.
Yeah.
See if it makes any difference. Yeah. Oh, that's gone a hell of a way, Rich, doing it like that.
Yeah. It did go to the right.
A little bit, yeah.
It nearly just killed the seagull in the air as well. I think he had to divert. I seen him mid-flight divert.
Richard nearly killed the seagull.
There we are.
I mean, if a tournament guy heard me saying that, he'd laugh at me, but I mean, for
A fishing cast.
an average mister, you know, just come over to sea fishing with car fishing, that was right down there. Go on then, you're clear. Hang on, Rich, hang on. Oh, she's walking down, that's okay. I thought she was going to cut across. Otherwise she'd have fallen over your line. Yeah, it's gone to the left a little bit. But when I say a little bit, I mean from me to you. Do you know what I mean? It's not dead straight, but it was brilliant cast.
If I can get that perfect rock step in,
Yeah.
I'll be alright.
Right, let's go down now and wind them. See what I mean about exercise? You're back and forth, back and forth.
Some good steps in there.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know if you can see it, because obviously I can't zoom in with this GoPro, but where that black bag is, that's where we've cast from. Let's walk back a little bit. From where my reel is on the floor there, look, that's where I dug the weight out. Up to that black bag of that bloke's walking towards with his dog. So it's a fair old way. Right. Right guys, the reason I started coming up here, because the way I looked at it, if I can cast just over a football field and a bit overhead casting, and I can cast 1.5 football fields pendulum casting, it's got to be an advantage on putting two out the same distance. So when I go fishing, then obviously I put one out overhead and then I put one out doing my little fishing pendulum. So it's got to be worth it. Anything is, no matter how you cast, whatever type of pendulum cast you can find that suits you, whether people say it's right or wrong. If it's going further and you're overhead casting, it's worth practicing.
Dad's gonna try a overhead cast. He's got his other reel on. Move forward a little bit.
I'm hoping it's going to be really slow.
Yeah, he has tuned it down as well though.
Really slow. I stopped. That's really slow. I'm only trying to sort my pen fathom out. I'll keep slacking it off until the line starts to lift.
I'm going to try a 6 on lead.
Richard's trying a 6 ounce lead this time. I've already done it the last time I come up here, and it wasn't a great deal difference. Yeah, that went a fair way, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Well done.